G'day everyone, it is James here from Rise with James. I'm currently at quite a quiet central station this afternoon. It's currently Sunday afternoon. Time is currently about 2:40 p.m. I'm just waiting on the Bathurst bullet service, the first service for the Sunday afternoon, departing from here at 3:05 p.m. Will take us all the way through to Bathurst this afternoon. I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I'd make one. Quite a few suburban trains on the platforms over there. Looks a bit unusual today, Central Station. No V-sets or anything like that, that I can see at least, but there might be some on the further platforms. But yeah, platform 1 our train will depart from today. Will take us through to Bathurst. G'day everyone, we are now making our way through the inner west suburbs of Sydney, currently going through Burwood. You can see our reflection on the building in front of us. Our first pickup stop this afternoon will be Parramatta, followed by Westmid, then Penrith, Springwood. Then our first set down station and pickup, of course, will be at Katoomba, Mount Victoria, Lithgow, Rydal, Tarana, and our final destination at Bathurst, just shy of 7 p.m. this evening. Anyway guys, is not a bad trip. We will see what we can explore along the way. Currently just not showing a view of the seats as there is people sitting in front of me. We're now just going through Strathfield. This is where the Central Coast and Newcastle line trains were starting from on this day due to track work at City Terminal. As you saw earlier, there was no intercity trains in Central Station, and the Blue Mountains trains were starting from Blacktown. Anyway guys, I hope you sit back and enjoy this one, and I will give you some commenting along the way. Thank you. We are now making our way into our first pickup stop of Parramatta, which is the second largest city, apart from the main city of Sydney, of course. We're now just coming up to Blacktown. This is where the line can also branch off to Richmond. As you just saw there, it branches off to Richmond. This is where the Blue Mountains trains are starting from today as well, as I mentioned earlier. Except for the Bathurst trains and of course the XPT services. We are now making our way through St Mary's, which is going to be home of the metro to the new airport out west. So this will become a pretty big interchange in the coming years. And now we are making our way into Penrith, which is obviously the biggest centre of the Western Sydney area. And now we are making our way out of Sydney and into the gorgeous Blue Mountains, cross the Nepean River shortly and make our way up to the Blue Mountains. We are now making our way into our next pickup stop, which is Springwood in the Lower Blue Mountains. The Blue Mountains are now becoming quite foggy, which makes for an interesting effect. We are now making our way through Leura on the approach to the busiest area in the Blue Mountains, Katoomba, which is well known for the Three Sisters, and lots of lovely bushwalks, including also Scenic World, which is in Katoomba. A lot of tourists visit that area. It is worth going if you haven't been already. Nice day trip from Sydney. Only takes approximately 2 hours in each direction by train to get to Katoomba and make a day of it. We are now coming into Katoomba Station. This is about the halfway point of our journey. It is currently around 5 p.m. We've got about 2 hours to go to hit Bathurst. We are now making our way into Mount Victoria Station, which is honestly one of my favourite looking stations in New South Wales. It is quite spectacular. It also had the signal box in operation until very recently. Now time to make our descent out of the Blue Mountains and into central West New South Wales, passing Mount Victoria train yards. There is also a Mariong in there, I believe. That is pretty cool. They will be soon running down this line and replacing the VSET trains from Lithgow. We are now making our way past a very famous train attraction in the Lithgow area. It's called the Zigzag Railway. This operates every second weekend of the month, I believe, every 2 weeks approximately, and they run a steam train up through the beautiful viaducts. As you just saw in that scene, there is a couple of viaducts that it runs over. That is pretty spectacular railway, pretty amazing work to build it. And now we are just on the approach to Lithgow. Now we are coming into Lithgow Station, which is a major rail terminus in Western New South Wales. A lot of buses depart from here, heading out to Granville, Parks, Dubbo, and many other places along the routes. We are now just making our way out of Lithgow. Some quite beautiful scenery along this line between Lithgow and Bathurst, so I hope you all sit back and enjoy it. Keep a lookout for some old railway viaducts and other old heritage stuff along the way, including the railway stations of Rydal, Tarana, and also Willowring. There's quite a few historic things along this line. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the last stretch of the journey. Our next stop is Rydal, followed by Tarana, and then Bathurst. Still got roughly 1 hour and 20 minutes remaining on this journey. We are now making our way into the little village of Rydal, home to around 80 people. We are now making our way into the rail loop just past Rydal, waiting for the Central West XPT service from Dubbo. approach to our final stop before Bathurst, which is Taranah. This village is another little one, only has roughly 180 people in this village. It is also home to the Taranah pub, which is across the road from the station. It's definitely worth a visit if you're in the area. They do make some nice meals, and if you just want to stop for a drink or two, you can do that as well. Pretty cool little village to check out if you got time. Quite beautiful skies as we are making our way between Taranah and Bathurst. The sun is starting to go down, so it makes quite a beautiful effect as we travel along on our final stretch of our journey. Now we are on our final approach to Bathurst, just coming through the Raglan and Kelso region. On our final approach, I just want to let you know the price of this journey. It is priced at $7.23. If you travel in peak hour on a weekday on the later service, leaving Central at 5:51 PM, it will cost a total of $10.33. But an off-peak for an adult fare, it's only going to be $7.23. So on this particular service, any given day, it will only cost you this much. Of course, if you're concession or child fare, it's going to be a bit cheaper than that. But yeah, it's not bad at all. It's good value if you just want to come out to Bathurst for a little mini escape from the city, or stay overnight in Bathurst and then go back to Sydney the next morning. There is a train back every morning at around 5:40 in the morning, and also then at 7:40 in the morning as well. Anyway, we're going to make our final leg into Bathurst, crossing the Macquarie River, as we are seen doing here on the bridge. And I really hope you enjoyed this journey. Thanks for coming along with me today and experiencing the journey between Bathurst and Sydney. Hope I was informative enough and gave you enough information about the journey. You can also either tap your Opal card or credit card on for this journey. So that is the good thing. It's a very easy one. Doesn't need to be pre-booked or anything like that. So you can go at the last minute, which is a good thing. Anyway guys, thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you on one of my many other videos. Thank you for watching.